the morning to you. It's Tuesday. You're watching the Today in AZ After Show. My grandma's in the audience. So
Darling.
you know we mean business this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
I think she watches every morning. Just sometimes I don't get the notification. So sorry, Grandma. I know you're there. I love you.
She even watches when you're not on the show.
I know, because she likes you guys too. She's like
we
a
like
good person.
Darlene.
We like
Isn't that weird?
No, it's
I
great.
like her.
I found out today in our show that people spend almost $300 a year on Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's the average. It's like $248.
I feel like I'm coming up short.
Well, like I think Rachel, you made a comment earlier about brunch. So it's like maybe you're buying the gift and then brunch.
And
My
then
mic's
maybe
on
doing
me. And that all adds up. I feel like it sounds weird, right?
I don't know. You guys, I don't know if you've ever seen like a female news person in the way that they put their like microphones and earpieces in. It is all strings and wires. I don't know how they do it, JQ.
It's not the most comfortable sitting.
smoke and mirrors.
No.
Well, first of all, they can't start by sitting in a chair like this. I mean, you don't.
Oh, you got the good one.
You got
Oh
the
yeah.
swivel.
Holy cow! You got to just
Careful.
be good at the
Holy
stiff
cow.
arm if you fall.
I'm concerned.
Didn't you break that wrist before? Don't.
Exactly. I now break the other one too.
OSHA violation.
Nuts.
Live in studio.
It's all right, folks. If you work for OSHA, give us a call. We have Chrissy comes in here, puts duct tape, and she oils it
Duct tape
down
is the
every
best
day.
approach to any problem.
Duct tape will fix into some baling wire.
Right.
Baling wire?
You guys know baling?
You know what? I
wire?
think
I
we've
know
said
barbed
everything
wire.
on this show. Someone goes off and says baling wire. We do want to talk about one thing in particular today, but we could talk about whatever you want. If you want to
Yes,
slide in the
anything
comment section.
except politics
Yeah.
and
Talk
serious
about-
and negativity.
Yeah.
You want to set the stage here?
I know politics. California. California is bankrupt. California.
And where's that from?
That's from The Office, Michael Scott. So just relax, everybody. I don't actually know if California is bankrupt, but if it is, it wouldn't be alone. In
I think
this
they're doing
news.
okay out there. I think their
Rest of
GDP
it.
is more so than most countries.
Good.
In Germany, they call it Politik.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a weird way to say California.
So we'll get into what we're talking about. Pet owners sharing their weird things that their pets do, of course, on social media. And we want to hear from
wow.
you this morning. Let us know in the comments the weirdest thing your pets do.
We got a lot of pictures this morning.
This is-
1612.
I love it. Trixie here rolls on everything. She loves toys, the couch, us, and the other dogs. Sweet doggy. Can't even make out what breed that is. What's this one here?
My cat
cat
Willow,
Willow.
only drinking water out of a drinking glass and has to do it at the exact same time I do. Therefore, I'm always pouring 2 glasses of water.
That's
Not
hilarious.
cute.
Willow just wants to be part of the fam.
That's pretty sweet. Look at this one here. Cat is funny because when she needs to go outside, sits by the front or back door, sometimes changes her mind and will just sit and shake her head. Not kidding. That's Sam in Sedona.
Changed my
Well, who
mind.
wouldn't want to be outside
Yeah,
in
in
Sedona?
Sedona. I agree.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Lee Murray says, my horse thinks he is a dog and will lick your face like one.
Oh,
Yep.
ooh, look
That's
at this
probably
one.
messy, huh?
Mustang Daisy. Got our mini in the convertible. That, you know what? That's not a bad look. A dog and a
How
pony.
cute.
Cynthia's in the comments says, my husky destroyed the Bible.
Oh,
Not much for classic literature.
the classic literature.
Our dog
Is that what
Coco.
the Bible's classified as? Classic
That's the section
literature.
you'd find it at Barnes & Noble. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Bestseller, the Bible. Can never get it on camera when our dog Coco smiles. No, Coco's just mean mugging there. Like, what
Okay.
you want a picture of me for, Ava?
Seriously though, we need one Shelby Voss, one of our avid viewers, to send in a picture of her dog that smiles all the time. Remy, literally all the teeth, smiles every day when her
Oh, buttons.
friend gets home from school.
That's how I sleep too. Tongue sticking out.
Tongue out.
Bah.
I remember the one dog. I always talk about the dog that sings, and then he cracks me up every time. It went viral.
Little Frenchie.
Yes, the little Frenchie, and he was like, "Arr!" And Walter.
Was it Walt?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
He's so cute. Google Walter,
Gosh,
the
that
French
was a long
bulldog
time
that
ago.
sings, and you're gonna crack up.
Carly's
my-
trying to get a belly rub.
Yeah,
Says Jimmy.
my dog does this thing. He's done it for years where I come home and he doesn't get up to greet me. He just sits there and looks at me. And
You would
I'm a
get-
little bitter about that. A little bitter about that. But when the wife walks in, different story.
Right.
So
I don't know what I did to get this dog ticked off or what.
So that's a great avenue to take the conversation. Do your pets favor one or the other in the ownership? Because I know that all the dogs we've had growing up have always favored my mom, be it that she's the one who feeds them and puts the food down on the floor or turns her back while she's making dinner and the dogs are able to sneak something. But yeah, they always would follow my mom, never my dad.
I think my wife drops food on the floor on
Purpose.
purpose.
She's
on
bacon in her
purpose.
pocket.
And I'm very careful not to. And she's like, oops.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, exactly.
You're very good at keeping the food you keep in your pockets.
Yeah.
Having a dog is like having a Roomba. You know?
That is true.
Right?
They do.
You
They
just,
do
you
try
know,
to
the
eat
toddler
everything.
spill the Cheerios, the dog comes through, and it's like you don't even need that dirt devil anymore.
Every time I'm
Forget it.
cooking, they're just waiting right here. My dog's waiting.
Morning, Mike. Mike Shaw's watching us.
I always
Mike?
laugh at guys that I've dated in the past. You know, they'll meet my dogs. And
Wait,
they're like,
you've dated guys?
Yeah,
Dated,
and they're
here we
like,
go.
Guys?
oh, they really like me. That's a good sign. I'm like, no, they like everybody.
Yeah.
They're friendly with
dogs.
anybody that comes over.
Okay, can I do the opposite
They
too?
like me.
Please.
It's like
When you're dating a girl and she tries to get the rat dog in your face, like, oh, he likes you. Look, he's licking you. I'm like, get that rat thing out of my face.
name is Carl the
And quit
Warrior
trying to
King.
sell me on you through this via this dog. Like, there's something special happening here.
yeah, just
Not a big fan of rat dogs, but they're cute.
now
Chihuahua?
let the record show Jimmy's dog is a smaller dog, so he's not trying to be offensive.
No, he's
just
a little.
is.
He's a little.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, my dog
That's
is a
his
little.
opinion. We can.
He's a
No,
little.
I support that.
My dog's a little crap. He is.
He's
I
a
love
little
him to
crap.
death, but he just doesn't, doesn't care for me.
So Samantha
Farts.
says, my dog hates all my female friends, but loves all my guy friends.
Huh.
Okay.
Aubrey says my cat prefers to use the bathroom outside like a dog, and my puppy attacks the broom and mop.
Yeah.
All the dogs that I've had as a
Chase the
kid
vacuum.
hated any cleaning device, whether it's the vacuum
Yeah,
or it's the mop
they
or
do.
the.
the vacuum with the nozzle, you could, and the dog freaks out.
So my
My dog
buddy,
goes
my buddy
nuts.
Mike has a little pup named Bandit, and I went and visited him in Mississippi last year, and he hates the noise the blender makes. So if you make anything that remotely sounds like a blender noise, he freaks out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So I spent the whole weekend going, and the dog just like, ah, stop.
You're a terror. You did that on purpose.
I thought it was funny.
That is-
Chased me around for a little while, making blender noises. It was a nice bonding experience.
My dog's the same way with the spigot. And I told you guys, my dog, he's a French bulldog. Don't ever get a French bulldog. He's crippled now, but he's getting better.
Baby.
He's getting better.
That's good to hear.
Okay. So, anyways, we're doing porch time now with him, and I wanted to go spray off his kennel, and I hit the sprayer, and he shot across the yard on two legs, dragging like a walrus, just rocketed out of my wife's hands, just.
Don't spray me, Dad. No.
Oh my! That's
I mean, we're
funny.
laughing, but it's like probably like PTSD sort of thing
Oh,
for dogs, right? Like
totally.
the same reason
There's
they freak out about
something-
fireworks or whatever. Like that triggers
something
them.
that triggers it.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
Russell's coming in hot with the Seinfeld quote saying his pet rooster is named Little Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh.
But do you walk it down the sidewalk? It's so funny because he thought he was buying a chicken, and Jerry goes over, knocks on the door. He's got his bathrobe on. He says, "What is that noise?" He goes, "Oh, little Jerry's awake. The chicken I bought." And he goes, "That's not a chicken. It's a rooster." Oh.
Listen to this. Stephanie said, my poodles will sing and howl along with music, but the one song, Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, that's the one thing that's their favorite song, and they couldn't, she said it's something so cool, and they do it every single time the song comes on.
I do CPR to that.
That's what you should do.
another
That's the
Office
greatest.
reference.
That's the greatest suggestion.
It's a fact. That's what you're supposed to do now. Staying alive.
That's the beat.
Hit the beat to that.
Wow.
And keep
Wow.
someone alive.
That's seriously true. That's a
is.
good thing to know. That's the rate of compressions you should
Staying
do.
alive by the Bee Gees. Do that rate of compression. You'll save somebody's life.
Now you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man.
No time to
So you
talk.
don't have to
All
sing
right.
it, but you can if you want to. Krista
Wendy's.
says, my cat meows after someone sneezes. Every time it's like she's saying, bless you.
Oh, that's
You got it.
sweet.
Wendy said, I had a beta fish that would wait for the treasure chest to open and ride the bubbles to the top of the tank. Basically like Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Then
Trying to
swim back
escape.
down and wait again for the treasure chest lid to open.
All right, we'll get back to some of the stuff your pet does in just a moment. First, some fresh squeezed juice. Ness, what do we got?
Oh my gosh, trying to master a new language, or read the prompter, try drinking some booze. Researchers who studied native German speakers learning Dutch found people who are learning a new language or know little of a foreign language speak more fluently after drinking a little alcohol.
Yep.
Okay,
My
those who had
Spanish
a
goes
drink
fluent.
before speaking had better fluency and pronunciation. We should point out this was after a small dose of alcohol, like a pint of beer. So don't go and get drunk and then do
then
this.
try to speak.
And then I think all language skills
Then it slurs.
deteriorate a little.
Yeah.
I feel like in a bar setting, trying to speak a foreign language would probably just come off as 99% of the time offensive.
Pretentious.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I was on a little trip and I was up in Istanbul.
Sounds like a story to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like a story time sort of
Story
situation.
time. Let's
I
go
don't
for
know.
it, folks. Come on, let's get on in there. All right. So I'm in Turkey, Istanbul, Greece. that language is off. You can't even, nothing that we've ever, it's like, you know, I didn't know.
That's not offensive at all.
So we crossed the Adriatic. No, I just had some good times with some friends. Anyways.
Just had a little drink.
Wonderful. I love those countries. I go to Los Robles. We go across the Adriatic. We go to Barcelona. And I take my little Spanish that I know with a few beers. Holy cow, I thought I was fluent. I thought I was back in the homeland. My Spanish is horrible, by the way. My whole family's fluent. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I was just like, señor, dos tapas, por favor, sí, tres cervezas. I mean, I was just going, I thought I was rambling.
Yeah.
There might be something to that booze thing.
I think you're right.
Probably accurate.
I think it's true with almost anything in life. Like,
You feel more confident.
yeah, I'm not encouraging like public intoxication by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like the confidence is one thing, and maybe it's not as much confidence as it is just lower inhibitions within yourself. Like sometimes we second guess what we're about to say or what we're about to do, and I think that little bit of liquid
Limited
courage
reservations.
just makes you a little more aggressive, and I think a more aggressive approach in anything is better. Like it's that old anchor trick. If you didn't know how to say James Quinones, but you had to say it really quickly, it would be James Quinones.
Yeah.
You just go for it.
You just lay it
Sometimes
out
you just
there.
gotta go for it.
You do have to go for it.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
But no, I'll tell you what, yeah, when you're maybe a little more sober, you think too methodically. Like, how do I say this as opposed to just let it
That's
out.
me.
Let it ride.
But they say our need to communication is like we want to communicate so bad. Like if I throw you in a Turkish prison, within 1 year you'd want to communicate so bad you'd be speaking fluent Turkish.
Yeah.
There's something in your brain would shut off if there was no other outlet to speak English.
I would hate to be back there, but
Yeah.
if I had to.
It was a rough one. You told me he doesn't like to talk about.
Speaking of
PTSD.
science, our ICYMI this morning had us
Science.
all talking. You gotta check this out, and I
Science.
want your opinions in the comments section below.
Bring it on.
You know who's always there for you? Your lovely co-anchor. Just kidding, your couch. According to a new survey, the average American couch is 6 years old, holds about $1.55 and change, and has been cried on 17 times. It's also gotten you through 21 sick days. But here's the part that I do not believe. The survey found the average person naps on their couch just 36 times over a 6-year period.
That's impossible.
No.
6 naps per year on your couch? What planet are you on?
We joked, we're taking 36 naps in 35 days on my couch.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Like 2 a day, a couple here and there.
Sorry.
1 yesterday. I don't even know what day it was when I woke up yesterday.
Not feeling well? Gotta go home and investigate the
Sneezed.
couch?
And only 17 crying moments on the sofa.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
a
it
low
depends what
average.
kind of movie you're watching. You know, you just start bawling out. I watch Grey's Anatomy and I get into it and I'm like, that's my favorite show on there, you know?
Medical stuff.
Like, why did that person leave? They were in love, you know?
The worst thing is when like something like hits you and then it affects your personal life. Like, I need to call my mom more often. Why am I not calling her more?
Yeah, so there's definitely more crying times on that couch there.
36 naps.
I want to know where they get these studies from.
Yeah, that's
Seriously?
crazy.
They get them for people who work during the day.
According to Mrs. John Hopkins' 5th grade class, according to the 6th graders at Ian Elementary, that's no way.
That's not
36
enough.
That's
No.
not. That is incorrect.
I mean,
And 155 and change, I don't have any change in my couch right now.
I
No,
probably
I
have some change. You're
I
more
think it's
likely
more
to find
guys,
155 Cheerios than you are change.
I'm
Oh, a
popcorn.
lot. When you
Lot
start
of-
vacuuming and you lift
popcorn,
up
yeah.
those, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's just a kernel. Like bugs aren't after that. They want the
Right.
popped stuff, and I ate that, so it's no problem. Okay. But
Get
no,
that corn out of my face.
I have this habit, this bad habit of just eating cereal with my bare hands, and that is dangerous for any couch.
you developed that at a young age, toddlers.
I've maintained it. It's like me. It's probably if you want to lay me on a couch and have me, explain everything to a psychiatrist, they'd probably tell you it's me reverting back to a childhood state of dependency.
Yeah.
And wanting to just eat cereal because I know I'm not supposed to. And
Cereal's the best, though.
I'm with
And you have a lot of dexterity
Like, I don't know what to
because
say to
Paul Gerke has very large hands, like freakishly big, and for him just to be able to
palm a
be able to,
basketball?
it's gigantic hands, and to touch it's very delicate. Each little gram
very
of
delicate.
cereal, that's
one at a time.
pretty amazing.
I stuff them in my gums and let them
Same.
dissolve.
Like a squirrel.
Then he goes and looks himself in the mirror.
Where are we going with this show?
You
What is
guys
going
are
on
taking
today?
it. Taking
I don't know. I'm letting you guys go.
I do have long arms. These sleeves are 36, 37s. Any of the men watching right now would be
way.
like, "Whoa, what?" Yeah, it's
that not
really long
normal?
Arms. They're like 2 sizes longer. than
I'm
me.
average, which means it's everything.
What
I
size
can't get a
is
deal.
Squirrel?
Samantha's
42 regular. I just,
too long.
I can't. I don't know. Everywhere I go, everything's out. Everything's all the sale stuff.
Oh.
Samantha's toddler one up to you. They use a bowl and a spoon. Like an adult.
I got a size 19 shoe though.
That's a
So
razor. Oh!
Oh yeah,
It's not the shoe
You
size.
said 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
19 and a half.
Impressive.
Yeah.
All right.
Paul's only. at
Wow,
17.
Mike said he's had his couch for 24 years. It's so comfortable. I
Mike.
sleep on it instead of my bed. That's
How's your
a
couch
really
been
long
comfortable
time.
after 24 years?
I mean, I've had mine for 7, and it's just as good as new. I
How long have
rotate.
you had that chair for?
I know, this chair
We're
is
a do
something
one.
else.
We put Mexican blankets on the top of it because Rusco sleeps there and you know,
Set up it.
he farts and stuff. Yeah.
When you have dogs, it's different. You have to cover your stuff.
So one time, Jimmy brought Rusco in studio. And it was right after we had renovated this gorgeous studio that we have, and we had the
Impeccable.
white couch over
Impeccable.
here, and the dog just like
When you gotta
by
go,
and
you gotta go.
stops right in the middle.
Number 2.
And almost ruined the power cords that run through this whole area.
Well, the lights dimmed a little bit and then they came back on. Luckily, they had
he
that
felt
power
very
thing.
relaxed.
The best reaction though out of everybody was Paul Gerke. I'd never seen him. Oh, I gotta go.
It smelled awful.
All the other girls are like, whatever. Producer comes in. I got
I'm like,
a couple.
yeah,
I cleaned it
smells
up.
like in here.
I've got a very sensitive
Paul
sniffer.
was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna have a baby?
No, I don't know. It's a great question.
That was funny.
He's like, I won't be changing.
I've
the
never seen
diapers.
that side of you.
I've changed diapers. Okay.
My brothers like detail the diaper changes that they go through with their young
Yeah.
kids. They're like, this is like nothing you've ever seen. And if we're lucky, my sister and I will get a pics message that shows exactly what
Oh,
they're
wow.
dealing with. Like, you guys think you want to be moms? And we're like, whoa. Just as long as your wives have you changing the diapers, and we're good.
I had a friend that used to take the baby out when it was his turn, and when it was, the wife was out shopping, he'd take the baby out and take the hose.
Yeah, spray them down.
And hose, spray all that
Oh,
stuff
when they have
down.
a blowout?
That was hilarious. Yep. He's like, nope, there ain't enough cloth napkins for this.
Yeah, not a cosmologist.
I've seen lots of girls recently post, or women post on their Instagram pages, they just are new moms, and they're like, oh, the baby had a blowout. And I'm like, they're changing their outfits.
Yeah, you're going to have 5 wardrobe changes in there.
I, for one, don't understand why there isn't a commercially available power washer for kids, because they are really sticky
You're right.
and gross sometimes.
Take it
There
out in
should
the
be-
back.
Baby
Yeah,
power
there should be
washer.
something that
sucker?
like maybe has like not too much pressure, because you could hurt someone with a power washer.
Yeah, but you could do
enough
just
that you
enough.
could get in there and
A gentle power
yes.
washer.
Don't steal my
Like
idea.
But the
what's
baby-
a duvet, or what is it called?
A duvet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wherever they clean you when you go to the toilet there.
Yeah.
Like that, with
A
the baby.
bidet.
Just put
Bidet.
that one.
A bidet.
That was sometimes.
What'd you call it,
Duvet.
duvet?
That's what
I
she
did not
called
know.
it.
I said a duvet.
bidet.
A bidet. There you go.
Listen, you had me
You know,
on
You
the
called it a
fence.
cover.
They have those in France.
The duvet and a bidet.
But
Duvet is
the
a cover.
problem was I thought it was a bubbler. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, good. There's good water.
Oh,
fresh
but
water
then you
in
put
here,
the baby on there, and then it'll clean their little bottom.
That would be really a good idea.
I think having a power washer would just
It's all about marketing. I've come up with a gazillion $1 million
You know my favorite part about these guys in the comment section
That
is
they're
that
still
they're
talking
just
about
ignoring
pets.
us.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
they're
they
just
keep
letting us
going.
ramble.
That's all right.
They're sharing stories with each other, which is much better. Mike
wonder-
says they already have this product. It's called
Called
a
a
hose.
hose.
Take them outside, spray them down. Mike Shaw recommends a super soaker. Accomplish the same thing.
Hey, Mike's moving into my neighborhood.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Same
He
Mike?
used to be my mentor. He was the chief meteorologist at KFMB in Roswell, New Mexico, back in 1989 to 91, and I was just starting out. I went to his house to pick his advice. How do I do this? And
Yeah.
we want, it's so cool. So yeah, Mike says that.
And now he's in the
Hey.
comment section telling us to power wash your kids.
I feel like I could have a breakdown on this show, and people would just keep going to pet
Yeah.
comments. I'd be like, that's when
like
Paul
we're
left the
having a breakdown.
family. and
My dog
people
Fifi
that-
likes to eat cat food.
This show is about the viewers.
William, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. William Green.
All right, we're going to share a couple more of your pet stories in just a minute. But before we do, our extra shot this morning, the first clue as to where Gerke's going this Friday, just posted to Facebook. Check it out. By Valentine's Day? You're killing me. These guys.
What was that all about, Gerke?
I guess you'd call it a business call.
Speaking of business, second
Yeah.
city on your tour. Are you going to keep it a deep secret, or are you going to dish?
Ah, I like that. You're trying to get me to give it away. I'm not going to do that, especially in the first clue video. You should watch on Friday, though. It's going to blow you away.
Oh man, I just got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you figured it out?
I
got
think
it.
I got
That
it.
was
Yeah.
We'll see. Some people have guessed it correctly, and a lot of people have guessed it wrong.
Does it have anything to do with Bill Murray?
Could you be more specific?
He's not
I
gonna
thought
be
there's
on the
something you
show,
guys
if
all
that's what
know
you're
again. I don't know.
Second.
The second clue actually just got posted a little bit ago. It's on Facebook and Twitter right now. Go check it
Gilda
out.
Radner.
City Slickers.
Fun starts at 5 a.m. on Friday morning. Let these guys just carry on with their thing. You got any more good pet stories in here?
I mean, there's a lot. Russell wants to know why we're not getting him, or Jimmy's not giving any more
We
dating
can't
advice.
give dating advice every
What do you want
day.
dating
That's
advice?
just
Okay, so what we
I'm out. I'm tapped out.
If you go to the dog park,
Last Friday, that was my last. You missed the last episode. I'm sorry.
if you go to the dog park, don't take your buddy's dog because then when she comes over and she says, "What happened to your dog?" You're gonna have some splaining.
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
creepy.
You don't want to be in that position.
Don't borrow your friend's dog to go to the dog park. It's
Don't
just
borrow
yeah.
anything.
Wait, back to the couches. William said I had a couch
kid.
which turns into a bed for 20 years now.
Love babies.
And it still looks good and is very comfortable. 20
I love my
years.
furniture.
That's
Good.
a long time.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's expensive.
I like to switch mine up every few years.
You know, one of the best parts about this Facebook app is that it shows how many people are watching simultaneously, so you know when they give up on us.
They're not giving up. There's 45 strong right now.
Hang in
Love you
there.
all.
Tell your
Roxanne.
friends,
Go ahead.
tell your family, we're here every day for you. And somebody said something about us being happy and positive. That's it, man. This life is going to go by. It's like a breath, just a mist. And then it's done and it's over. And there'll be 80 generations. There'll be brand new anchors and brand new people. So let's just enjoy it. Have
Life's
fun, man.
not about
Hopefully
the
this will stay on
number
Facebook
of
all the
breaths
time
you
and
take.
people just go
Yeah.
back.
About the number of moments.
The only
that take your
people I
breath
think that
away.
need to be serious are the doctors that work in the emergency room because they're saving people's lives. But we're having fun,
even
man.
they need to take a breather.
You know what we are? We're doctors of the soul.
Wow.
We're helping people's souls.
I was going to steal a Bob Seger line and say, it doesn't matter what you dream or feel or say, it ends in dust and disarray.
Now you're talking like Kansas. Dust in the wind.
That's a different song.
All
We
we
gotta go.
are is dust.
We got to go before we get a copyright infringement claim on the song lyrics we're singing. After show back at 7:30 tomorrow. Today and AZ starts at 4.
I love you, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
Help me. Help. Help me, Rhonda. Get her